Two-time winning Challenge Cup head coach at Wembley again. What did you make of your girls' performance?
Yeah, I'm a little bit speechless if I'm honest. I think it'll probably take a few days to soak in, but my first thoughts were just outstanding. Like, I mean, we've done it the past couple of weeks now, but the resilience we show in defence on our own goal line at times, especially in that first 20 minutes, you know, we go back-to-back leads, back-to-back good ball sets, we keep turning them away. And the one we've got at the minute in deep, and the goal, you know, the line speed off the goal line. And these two lead that, you know, next to me, you know, Zoe on the right edge there, she gets the 10 every time, and she puts people under pressure, and so does Jodie in the middle. So that's what won us the game today. You know, our D won us the game. And then we've got players in the squad that can come up with special players and points and execute plays. So I was never really worried about attack. I was never really worried about defence in the last month, if I'm honest. But that defensive display today sure won us the game for sure. Yeah, I mean, Leeds never go away, do they? And they're a quality side, and they've got strike all over the pitch. You know, both edges with, you know, like Amy Hardcastle and Caitlin Beavers, and then, you know, through the middle with Bennett, she's a smart nine. And, you know, so we knew they was going to play, and we knew they was going to come at us. But like I said, this group's special. You know, what they've done, I think, in the past 4 years to go back to back. You know, but I think on this big stage at Wembley, the last 2 years, you know, to come here and perform like they have, it just shows how special the group is. And you know, we never get bored of this. I think the week's been great, and the build-up, and yesterday, you know, coming down as a team, and experiences like that are valuable. You know, at this point of the women's game, you know, we've not experienced a lot of that. So to spend that time together brings the group together, and then you get performances like that. So yeah, I'm pleased as a coach. I couldn't be more made up. I think, you know, I don't know how we can improve that, if I'm honest. You know, that's how I feel at the minute. You know, I'm sure there's improvement in it, but at this moment in time, I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, definitely. Something I didn't expect. To be honest, thought I was just doing my role out there and just getting my job done. But yeah, I was surprised when I heard my name. But yeah, it's a really good feeling.
It's that sort of, you know, that mentality you just spoke about, there, sort of just doing your job. Has that been sort of what has been spoken about from Matty? Just everybody do their job and get it done?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's something that we speak about a lot, and people kind of just turning up and doing their job and working hard for each other. And I think that's what was said before in the changing rooms, is kind of looking at the side of you, looking at your teammates, and making sure, even if you are tired, it's putting that extra 1% in just to get back inside or to make them tackles and work hard for each other, and you come up with a result when you do things like that. Definitely, it's probably is the highlight of my career so far. I mean, getting to play at Wembley Stadium is just something that's incredible, but to get player of the match on top of that is only stuff that dreams are made of. So yeah,
I couldn't be prouder. Like you know, Matty speaks about that defence, that confidence we took out of the last few weeks, the way we defended, and even when we turned the ball over, when we made errors, we just looked along the line and went, it's fine, we defended set. And I think we've got that confidence in each other. Like Zoe said, we're just willing to work for each other. We know we're going to make errors. You know, no team's perfect, we're going to make errors, but when you've got the confidence and the will to defend for each other, then you take some beating. And out there today, I just think we ground out that win so well. Couldn't be happier with the way we did it. We're a really fit squad. We worked really hard on that in pre-season and carrying on through the season. Matt Heaton's been brilliant for us in all the work he's done with that, and that does give you the confidence then, because you know you can keep turning up for each other. Like, if you play all the big teams and you keep them to 0, or they don't even, you know, in that semi-final against York, like 2 points, they didn't score a try, that you take so much confidence from that. So when we are under pressure, when we are defending our line, we know we've been there and done it before, and we've got confidence that when we get some good field position that we can get points on the board. So yeah, I think it's a bit of muscle memory. We don't panic because we've been here before. We know we can turn it around, and that's exactly what you need in a final. You need to be able to go back to what you know, and what we know is we're going to work really, really hard for each other, no matter what, and we did that today.
I think I'm right in saying that you've actually only conceded 1 try in the entire competition as well, which is quite a start.
Yeah, I think, yeah, and that's probably the last message I said to the group. You know, I think that's the most pleasing thing today, is that 0. And you know, Leeds are no slouches. Like they've got some great attacking players, and So it's credit to these girls that keep turning up for each other. You know, they don't get everything right in terms of making every tackle, but what they've got at the minute is they've got that want and that will to defend for each other. And if someone makes a mistake, someone else is cleaning that up. So when you've got that spirit and you've got that work ethic, then it takes some beating, doesn't it? And you add the skill and the, you know, and the execution of what they've got, and then you take some beating, and no one's beat us in the past month, and we'll take some beating.